Hello there. This isn't my Let's Talk series. See, normally on these days I would post a Let's Talk, but I'm gonna be honest, I just completely exported the video wrong. And instead of going back and like fixing it, I'm going to be doing a tour of my hardcore Minecraft world that I've had for 3 years, I want to say. And what better place to start than my base, which is this. This entire thing took me the span of like 5 hours to do and a lot of sneak snag videos, but I got through it. This is I did not come up with this design. It is a design from who? I'm like really struggling to find this. I'm gonna be honest, but I just looked up like tower build, and it's one of these videos. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I used. It's just a simple Japanese tower build. I used like Schematica to copy over this entire thing, including the trees. This entire island is like custom made. I blew up an entire island because this is my spawn point. This is my spawn island. But I blew up my entire spawn island to custom make this island for this build alone. And you know, bed, creepers with sea pickles. Or what? Axolotls with sea pickles. That's it. And then we head up. We have the dragon egg with 4 dragon heads at the top of the tower. But that's not all for this build because, well, we have our nether portal and like the entranceway. But we also have my storage system here. This is like everything that I have: sand, cobblestone, gems and materials, and netherite. That just shows you I'm rich in this world. All my woods, bamboo and leaves, like all this. And then down here, this is like my basement where I have a big super smelter, my input and output. Forgot I put iron in there last night. And then my fuel for this is bamboo, which is right here. This is the bamboo farm. There's a lot. I won't be running out of bamboo anytime soon. This is a semi-automatic wheat farm, but this can also be like potatoes and carrots and like any plantable crop. Here's my makeshift bee thing that I made for another farm, but didn't end up using. So I now just kind of have that, and I don't want to break it just yet. Oh wait, no, this is a good time to show you it at the base at night. Look at that. That is actually amazing. I'm so happy with it. And then over here is big sugarcane farm. That's a bone meal farm. Not too much there. Wool. This is my villager trading center. And then the villagers and my villager breeder. This breeder is a very basic design. I have too many. Yeah, I definitely have too many. It's a very basic design though. It uses baby pathfinding because the babies will want to walk over here and jump on these beds, but there's these 2 trap doors, and it only sometimes gets clogged up. Also, you need to go in there, my friend. Actually, you know what? I have too many villagers, so you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, boy.
There's one way to get rid of a lot of villagers. I actually don't want to be in here when I do this, though. Oh, you just did that to yourself, little guy. And then to just get rid of that. I did not genocide multiple of your people. You didn't see anything. Oh. Alright, well that is actually a good segue. Just kidding, I'm not going to segue into that just yet. Instead, we're at my melon and pumpkin farm. This is it. This is like always running because of spawn chunk. This is the manual things that I used to use, but until I built that farm down there and this farm, this is what I used. That's not all of my overworld farms just yet, because there's this is a creeper farm. This is actually the first farm I've ever built on my world. This is the farm I used the most. Well, actually not really. It's my most useful farm. It's an extremely old design. I think since it was one of the first ones I've made, there's gonna be like something's wrong with it because of version update. And then next to it we have the iron farm, which it's so basic. It's an extremely basic farm. I want to make a bigger farm. I want to make a better one. Look at them spin. But this works extremely well, as you can tell. I'm actually going to craft these up into blocks before I forget. I didn't mention this, but that's extremely useful. Having like a way in and out. It's so nice to have. And if you can have one of those in your base, I implore you to do. But yeah, I'm definitely not running out of iron anytime soon. And then these poppies, they either go into my storage or they go over here to an auto composter, which this is just very easy. I just throw all the poppies in here and then let that run. Now that those are done, now that that's done, it's time to sleep, and then I will show you the next farms. So the next farm I'm going to show you is the slime farm. It's a chunk based one. It's not swamp based. It's just a very basic design as well. I tend to shoot for easy rather than like fashionable and extremely fast. And then the next farm is this. This is a trident farm or a drown farm. Basically, I AFK up here on this platform. Drowns get pushed down this water, go through to the nether, and then are sitting in the nether until I go kill them. And the last thing I'm going to show for that's like part of the farms is this. This is my memorial to Technoblade in my Minecraft world. Well, minus like resource packs that make the pigs Technoblade. Techno did a lot for me. He's one of the main reasons I got into YouTube and why I'm doing what I do now. I will forever have him like memorialized in my hardcore world with this. A crown with potatoes. Oh yeah, there's also tree farm. Big tree farm for when I need a lot of wood. Something that I mentioned in my Let's Talk series, I stopped watching anime. That's no longer the case anymore because I found a way to keep myself entertained and I found a way to watch anime. Basically, this entire yellow border is the entire area inside is going down to bedrock. And to give you an idea of how far bedrock is, that's the halfway point. That is Y0. This entire thing, it's probably going to be bigger. I'm probably going to expand it out 4 more chunks this way and 4 more chunks that way. And I think that's all I have to show in the overworld. I don't think there's much else. There's some other stuffs in the overworld, but I'll explain those in the nether part, which we are going to now. All right, this is my nether. I know it's awesome, isn't it? No. So, okay. Each one of this path goes to somewhere, I think like 3 places. This goes to where where one of my projects is, and also a zombie pigman farm or a gold farm. And this path goes to a mesa. We're gonna go this path first, just because it's gonna take the longest. And we're gonna stop off at the gold farm. So the gold farm's all the way up there. You can't see it. But I mean, I gotta fix some things. But yeah, gold farm, very efficient, very fast. The way it works is you just shoot this guy. They all get angry at you, and you just kind of sit here, and then they all get crushed due to entity cramming. And we head down here. This is the item sorter. I need to fix that part right up there where you see the zombie pigman standing on the redstone. But this is the item sorter. It sorts out everything and burns all the sorts. And then if we fall down here, you see them sit here and watch them rain. And then I just throw all this out because I have all the stuff up there. I don't need this. And then we continue heading this way, and we see a beacon base and a boat chest with 2 shulkers of TNT. Because this place is a work in progress, but it goes out from that end all the way over there, which is out of distance. And that end, it is 256 or 257 by 257 from this point. Or from this point right here. And that is because I am building, if we head down this ladder, you'll see. It's because I decided to take one out of Philza's book and build a nether fortress or a nether wither skeleton farm here. And I'm in the current process of bombing the entire area so I can use flying machines to make my job easier. And that is it for over here. That is all that's over here. And now if I head back, there's some more overworld farms that I get to show you. Again, there's nothing that way. That's just a mesa. Here is something that I spent way too much time on. My Guardian farm. This is the Guardian farm. It was originally designed by Iskal. This thing is really fast. Like, just my god. But instead of burning all the cod, I instead use it for trading. I trade all my cod with these guys. They're not zombified because I want to get rid of as much as possible. Having them not zombified is the best way to do that. And I want to get more villagers down here. I want to fill up this entire thing. Oh, and of course, my back wall is not decorated, as it should be. But yeah, they just fall to their death. And the other farm I have in this area is right over here. This is my raid farm. As you can see, it not only captures the it not only captures Vex, but it also captures phantoms. who don't burn because they're under that. Basically, the way this farm works is I have Bad Omen. I come up here. I fall down this chute, land in this, and I'm barely in range to start a raid. Say hi to myself. Come back up here before the raid starts, sit here and just start slashing. And I get totems, I get a whole bunch of stuff. But what I really care about is the emeralds, the redstone, and the totems. And that's all for this area. So we're gonna head back in. We are gonna head this way. There's the desert that I used to mine a bunch of sand, and then we have the stronghold. Again, isn't much special here. I do want to do a big project here, but if we head inside, there's not much here either. This is also a work in progress. I want to do a big project here. I don't know what to do here though, is the problem. The only thing special about the end is over this way is my Enderman farm. And yeah, here's where I keep all my lapis and a bunch of mending books and a trident. And that's all that's over here. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. This guy needs to be... I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. I've had this hardcore world for like 3 years, but I really haven't done a lot. I haven't done big projects. I think the first big projects that I'm actually doing is this one and that nether one. So I've spent over 1,000 days in this world. Most of that has been me playing. I've spent 11.63 days, like actual days playing. So if I were to play for this much time, it'd be that. I've opened 16,000 chests, dealt 47,000 damage, taken, oh my god, I've taken 6,667 damage, flown 2,352 kilometers, jumped 150,000 times, and killed 104,000 mobs. Opened 2,000, almost 3,000 shulker boxes. Interacted with villagers 2,000 times. And I haven't died at all. The most common block I mined was netherrack, which makes sense because of that nether project, followed by stone and then sand. I've broken 14 iron picks, 6 iron shovels, and 3 diamond picks. The most I've crafted 25,000 spruce planks, 21,000 sticks, 19,000 emeralds. I've used my my netherite pickaxe. I've broken a netherite pickaxe? Well, I've used it 233,000 times, and then followed by diamond pick and diamond shovel. I've picked up stone the most with almost 200,000, and then prismarine shards after that. I've dropped sandstone the most, followed by stone, and then followed by prismarine. And yeah, all this in hardcore, meaning I haven't died once, and that's mainly because of that totem farm. Allows me to have this chest, which has a lot of totems in it. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me do like actual videos on build projects in this world, like that hole over there or that nether farm. And that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one.
Attack on Titan. Tokyo Ghoul. These hentai babes make me drool. Hatsune Miku is great. She makes me masturbate. Fairy tale.